In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating a shaggy bang. This is one that I have pre-cut. You can see she's got a little bit of choppiness going on right here. You can get a little bit of fluff and movement in it. This is a great technique for those clients that tend to have extremely thick hair in the front and they want movement or they want bulk removed. This is awesome for that. Or that client that wants a bang that goes clear across their forehead and they want it to be kind of blunt but not too blunt. They want to have some movement in it. This is an awesome technique. To start off our cut, I have sectioned the head off. This is where the apex is, the top of the head. You come forward a little bit and then you want to separate the frontal bone from the rest of the head. This is where the bangs sit. A really great way to find that is just kind of comb the hair and you can kind of just see what wants to fall forward, all right? I call these exit points when you're starting to part off, how to figure out how far to go. You look at the recession area, come to the recession area, come to the top of it, and then look at the brow. It's a really key point. You don't want to go past that brow, the edge of their brow bone, okay? And then you're going to do the same thing on the other side, all right? On this particular technique, we're going to be using clips. I'm actually going to use a double prong clippy because the hair is already pretty doggone short. So, we're going to be working with horizontal sections, and the very first section that I'm going to work with, I'm going to pull it down see where my guide is, I'm going to pull it a little bit out from the head so I don't get too blunt of a line. If you're wanting a really blunt line on the bottom, you want to pull it down to a 0 degree. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take a section, you're going to enter it right at the edge of the left side, and then exit on the other side. And you want to make sure that you have enough hair there to create a nice guide. This particular mannequin head does not have a lot of hair in the front, so I think I'll be able to execute this haircut in just 2 sections, okay? So I'm going to take that, I'm going to take my clippy, and I'm going to pin it away. That's just one of those little disciplines to keep you on point when you're cutting. Let me pull this back a little bit. Okay. I'm going to dampen her just slightly. She's a little bit dry off to one side. The key to dampening it is to not get it too wet. You want to be able to have the hair talk to you. And what I mean by that is you want to be able to look at it and see where it wants to jump and move. Because if you don't pay attention to that and you use too much tension on that, you're going to cut it, and if they have a calic or something, you're going to get a big divot in there, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to take my comb and I'm going to insert into the hair mirroring my section. I did a straight across section, so we're going to work horizontally. So I'm going to pull her straight down. I want it to go on her, I want it to be a little bit below her brow when it's dry. So I'm kind of bringing it down a little bit and I'm going to pull it up away a little bit. I don't want it too blunt, so I'm going to pull it a little bit out from the head. My comb is inserted mirroring the section I made. My fingers come in behind the comb and are mirroring my comb. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to mirror the angle of my fingers and I'm going to cut. Okay? And I'm going to follow it out. Then I'm going to bring it all the way to the edge. Key points to keep you on point is that my body is straight in front of my work and my fingers are square. When I'm cutting, I'm thinking about the floor. The floor is square, so if my fingers are mirroring the floor, then I know I'm going to be square. Okay? I'm going to show you how that's looking. So there's the first part of the bang. Okay? Now I'm going to take down the next section. Pull her down, turn her sideways so you can see. This time, because I really want to have a soft edge, that's part of this choppy bang vibe that you're trying to get, I'm going to take her and flip it to the top of my fingers and bring her more straight up, all right? There again, my fingers are mirroring the horizontal parting. My body's standing in front. My fingers are mirroring the section, and my scissors are mirroring my fingers. Okay? I'm just gonna follow it out. Follow it all the way over. So what that gives you is a nice fringe, but they've got a little bit of, you know, texture and layering. And there is your choppy bang.